live, everybody. For those who are watching for the first time, welcome. And if you are a returning watcher, probably like one or two of you if I'm very lucky, welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about something that I've been combating, and it's been dealt with in a very unique way, at least from my perspective. And this video is going to be some old school YouTube vibes here, where you're just going to see some gameplay going on, along with me just yapping, essentially. No script, just off the cuff for about, I don't know, however long this video goes for. But I'm sure everyone knows about the acronym SAD, the Seasonal Affective Disorder. And, that's just depression that people usually encounter in the fall and the winter. And, it's okay to talk about that. Because, let's face it, winter can be hard for some individuals, and I totally get it. You go to work when it's dark, you come home when it's dark, little to no sunlight, cold, miserable. Holidays can be rough for certain people, so I completely get it. And there's also that weird, I don't know what you want to call it, void in time and purpose between December 26th and New Year's. I know you've seen the memes of, time doesn't make any difference at all during that week. But it's something that I have dealt with where, between December 26th and New Year's, I'm just completely destroyed. My sleep schedule is gone. I wake up, I have no idea what day of the week it is. I'm just existing for the most part. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. So I actually found some comfort in giving myself some purpose through playing a video game series, specifically during that time and a little into January, and that series is, if you can't tell already, Disgaea. See, about, I'd say it'd be 2 years ago now, I had that phase coming up, December 26th, had some time off of work, or just doing nothing, I'm just sitting at home, existing. And so, to give myself some kind of purpose, I fired up Disgaea once so I could combat the boredom that I had. And oddly enough, with the game being as grind heavy as it is, as grindy as it is, it's kind of like going to a job where you're just doing your task over and over and over again, and it fits perfectly. So, 2 years ago, Disgaea 1, I gave it another shot. I have it on PSP, PS2, and man, I just could never ever get into it. Even though I like the concept of it, I just couldn't get into it. Because I guess when you have other things you're doing, like regular school or work, a normal job at that time, maybe it just didn't click with me because that grind was just too much. But when I have nothing else to do, literally nothing else to do, then I guess a grind just satisfies that little caveman instinct I have in my brain to accomplish tasks over and over again. So, picked up Disgaea 1 2 years ago, said why not, let's give it a shot, and it just clicked with me. And man, did I absolutely love it. So, I did beat it fully, nothing endgame wise, no extravagant levels or anything. I just beat the main story, grinded a little bit in the item world, just enjoying it overall. And then, sure enough, last year, I had the same issue. Had some time off work, December 26th, had nothing going on. I wanted some kind of, quote-unquote purpose during that little week. I like games, I like grinding, I guess, during that time, so hey, why not? Steam sale, Disgaea 2, done. I also find it very, what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't want to say refreshing, but almost nice that I could play this game, turn the sound close to off, put on some YouTube videos that I have not watched, catch up on, and just grind out Disgaea. Go to the item world, level up some random items, and then obliterate the game. It's very, turn your mind off for a minute, enjoy the grind, and do whatever else you want. And Disgaea 2 fit that bill for me. Started, I believe, 26th December, maybe 27th. And that's all I did was just obliterate that game. Again, no end game content, nothing crazy, but it helped a lot. I loved it. And now here I am in 2025. I did the same thing. I started a few days after Christmas. I think it was probably the 28th or 29th. I got a late start this year because I had to work a few days during that break, which gave me some purpose, which I'm grateful for. Yeah, when I had my first day off, I had that sudden dread of like, oh, what do I do to keep myself entertained and one with the world and not fall victim to the sad or the void, you know? And yeah, here we are, Disgaea 4. This is played through Steam, which unfortunately does not have 3 yet. I have some suspicions that that's gotta be coming soon. It just has to be. But I'm not really sure why not. I read some theories online that maybe they lost source code, having, I don't know, just trouble trying to get it localized for a computer, not localized, but, you know, code translating wise to run on a computer. Either way, I do want to complete the set, or digitally or physically, so I did buy Disgaea 3 for the PlayStation 3 on eBay for a couple bucks. It's on its way. And honestly, Christmas 2025, that's probably what I'll be playing, is the PlayStation 3 version of it. So for now, as you can tell, level 15's everywhere. I'm 9. This is only, I think, stage 2-1. Not very far into the game. Again, I got a little bit of late start, but other things, you know, come up. So I'm just taking my time. Maybe rush it a little bit if I get antsy. I sometimes do with these games. Because, you know, eventually the grind does hit a, okay, this isn't fun moment. But so far, haven't hit that. Want to, you know, just yap a little bit about this game and what I do with it during the holidays. It gives me some purpose. I'm not going to say it solves all your issues, all your seasonal depression or any issues that you're coming across in your life, but if you just need something to keep your mind active for a little bit, why not? Honestly, the series isn't too hard. You can make it as hard as you want it to be, which I do love. I like that idea, that I can just, I don't know, overgrind characters, overgrind items in the item world, which if you don't know, I'll get back to that in a second, but you can just grind as much as you want or just play it as normal. I do enjoy the grind, because I do get satisfaction out of just absolutely mollywopping enemies. So that's just how I want to play it. But honestly, you can play it however you wish. That item world I mentioned. Yeah, there are only a few stages. Not few, there's a good handful of stages and, you know, levels within that stage. But if you want a deeper runtime, just more challenge, make it more goofy, which this game is known for, you can actually enter an item's quote-unquote world. So, for example, I have this longbow attached to my healer. I could enter that longbow and go on a, 200 plus level rampage through this bow, and every level I pass within that bow increases its stats one way or another. I haven't really seen that in any other game, and let me tell you, I do enjoy doing that for random items. Again, it's just a nice grind, keep me busy for a bit, keep me engaged, keep my brain going, but also not having to spend money on items at the item shop, even though I could just do that if I really wanted to. But again, like I said earlier, you can play the game however you want to. No right or wrong reason. And, you know, at least if you do pick up this series, definitely give the item world at least one shot. I know this game can get super crazy, especially when the characters are breaking over 4 digits on their level number. So, you know, do the math on damage and how far you can go deep into an item, killing item world gods. It's interesting. Definitely keep you entertained for hours. And that's not an understatement. There are hours of gameplay. And I don't know why my little green skull... Oh, I don't have to break it. Come on. Move. Won't break no matter what. Well, that's cool, but why can I jump here? I'm still learning the game, I guess. Who knows? Just, like I said, I take a year break between game entries, so you know what? We'll just... Yeet Jose. And away he goes. So, very little editing, no script. Just wanted to go off the cuff. Increase my, what do you want to call it here? My speech skill set, if you will, if you want to talk RPG level stuff. Yeah, this is what I do every break between Christmas and New Year's. yeah, like I said, next year will probably be 3, after that 5. I've heard 6 is not too hot or well received. You know, everything is subjective in the gaming world, so if it's cheap enough on a Steam sale next year, maybe I'll pick it up and actually see if 6 is as bad as what, you know, reviewers say. If you've heard 6 is actually good, or if you have played 6, you know, I'm definitely not against the conversation in the comments. Let me know. Is 6 actually as bad as people make it out to be? Is it good? Is it still fun? I know they changed a little bit of the art, but, you know, as long as the gameplay, the core gameplay of a strategy RPG with insane levels, insane grind is still present, then I should like it. And then I know for sure 7 kind of reverted back to old ways, so eventually 7 will be on the playlist. But that's not for a couple winters. So yeah, that's all I wanted to go through. Hope y'all have a wonderful 2025. And until next time, I do plan on making more videos this year. I got sidetracked, I guess is the word. I got a new job, so I didn't really feel like I had time to make videos, when in reality I actually do have quite a bit of time on my hands. So I do want to get back into this. I do enjoy making the videos. I'm not sure who's out there watching or listening to them, but, you know, I do enjoy putting content out, no matter how small or amateur or, you know, vague it is. So if you do like that, subscribe. There should be more, at least once every 2 weeks. We'll see how motivated I am to do this. If you do subscribe, thank you. But yeah, happy 2020, everybody, and until next time.